Toxic masculinity v. positive masculinity. The term, toxic masculinity, has gained traction in conversations about gender and the negative impacts of traditional masculinity. Aggression, domination, and emotional repression are all traits that fit the traditional definition of masculinity, which is what the term, toxic masculinity, refers to. These actions can have negative effects on both men and women and contribute to the persistence of discrimination and violence based on gender. It's true that the term, toxic masculinity, has been called divisive and retrograde, but there are other arguments against it as well. Some people say that labeling all males as predators is unfair and that it leads to an atmosphere of shame and guilt. It can also be used to disregard the feelings and perspectives of guys who don't match the stereotypical, macho, mold. To counteract these negative connotations, some specialists have advocated for the adoption of terms like healthy masculinity and positive masculinity. Instead of simply denouncing unhealthy practices, these phrases aim to encourage positive ones among males. An approach known as positive masculinity places an emphasis on traditionally masculine traits like strength, resilience, and leadership while also recognizing the value of showing emotion and maintaining positive relationships. It promotes traits like emotional intelligence, sensitivity, and respect for others in an effort to reimagine what it means to be a man. The emotional and psychological well-being of young boys and men can benefit from exposure to good masculinity. Depression, anxiety, and suicide are only some of the negative outcomes of toxic masculinity that can be mitigated by the promotion of healthy behaviors and attitudes. Relationships, both personal and professional, can benefit from the cultivation of healthy attitudes and effective communication skills. The family unit will also benefit from healthy displays of masculinity. It can help build stronger, closer-knit families by encouraging open lines of communication and emotional support among family members. Fathers who set a good example in terms of healthy masculinity can have a profoundly positive effect on their sons. Respect, trust, and equality may all flourish in a partnership when both partners influence positive masculinity. Domestic violence and other forms of gender-based violence may also decrease as a result. Positive masculinity has the potential to improve interpersonal skills, teamwork, and civic duty across the board. Men who display healthy masculinity are more willing to help others, volunteer, and fight for social equality. To sum up, while the phrase, toxic masculinity, might be useful in recognizing detrimental cultural conclusions, it is crucial to equally promote positive masculinity and healthy behaviors. In order to avoid alienating males and promoting defensiveness, it is important to use phrases like positive masculinity to promote positive transformation and good relationships. The mental health and happiness of young boys and men, as well as the stability of families, the quality of interpersonal bonds, and the progress of society as a whole, can all benefit from an emphasis on positive masculinity. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. Check out Mental Health and Life for all your training needs.